Hey guys, hello, hi, namaskara, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the second episode of photography and editing series. So if you haven't checked out my previous video, which is also about editing, do check it out. You can find the link in the description below. Just like the previous video, I've chosen 3 photos in this video as well for editing. I'll be taking you through the process of clicking these photos and editing these photos. These photos are just normal daily life photos that you keep clicking wherever you go and then you forget it. While I was editing these photos, I thought it looked better after editing and it had more potential. So that's the reason I've chosen these photos. So let's see how the first photo looks. So this first photo is from my Tasmania trip last year. That was when traveling was still normal. I clicked this random photo because this was the speciality of the place that I had been to, Brunei Islands. So I just clicked this as a memory. But then while editing, I later realized that this would have looked better if I had clicked in a portrait mode. So and then I clicked this one and it does look better. So there's no editing in this picture, it's just a difference between portrait mode and normal mode. So I chose this photo in this video because I wanted to show you guys how important it is to choose a proper setting to get the best out of photo. In this photo, portrait mode makes a lot of difference. The entire background has been blurred and there is more focus on the subject, which is amazing thing about portrait feature in all the phones. So you don't need to edit a photo always. Just selecting proper settings is sufficient sometimes. So this is how it looks in portrait mode. So the second photo is just a normal photo of a cup of coffee. It was just another Sunday morning when I was sitting beside my window drinking coffee, and I saw the froth on the coffee, which always looks better, which always looks so good in a photographer's eye. So I thought if I could really capture the froth, and thanks to the best camera on Google Pixlr phone, I could capture the froth. I could capture this coffee cup. So I decided to go full close-up and see if I can capture every single detail in the froth. So you often see people adding additional equipments to the phone when they're trying to click macro photos. But I haven't used any additional equipments. It's just the default phone camera, and then again in the editing room I added a bit of sharpness and then contrast to adjust the photo. But yeah, so you can see the difference here. After editing, it looks more crisper and more details in this picture. So yeah, so that's the second photo. This third photo is my favorite. Another coffee mug photo. So if you haven't already realized by now, I love coffee and I love experimenting with it. So it was a gloomy winter day. I was just drinking coffee at my backyard, and I felt like clicking this photo because the color of the mug stood out. So while editing this photo, I realized that it would be really cool if I could add some steam or hot into the photo, which you can usually see in your naked eye, but then the camera doesn't usually capture it. So I thought it had to be added for this photo to stand out. Here's the thing, you often see photographers with 2 different opinions. There are one set of people who think that your photo should always be natural. Whatever you click from the photo has to be natural. So they don't prefer editing it and adding external objects into the photo by using Photoshop or any other app. They don't believe in it. they think that it has to be natural. You can't add external objects during the editing process. And there are other set of people who think that as long as the photo looks good and as long as the photo has potential to stand out, it is fine to add any objects or anything during the editing process, as long as it doesn't look fake or not natural. So I'm usually the second kind of person, but even though I don't add any objects into my photo using Photoshop or anything, but if a photo looks good by adding something, or if it has more potential, then why not? That's what I did here. So I added these themes coming out of this mug through one of the prefix layers in this great editing app called Pixlr, another amazing editing app on your phone. You can find the link in the description for the editing app. So they have got some amazing features. So yeah, so I added these themes external in the editing process, and it does look good. It looks something different. It doesn't look it looks different from the normal photos that you see of a cup of coffee. So yeah, that's the story behind this photo. So that's today's video. I hope you like the process behind these photos and also the editing these photos. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Please show us your support. Help us grow this community, and it also motivates me to do more videos. If you hit the like button, share it with your friends. I'll be back with another video very soon, and until then, ciao ciao.